Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and break down the Terran basic Rifleman units, which is the Rifleman, your Sniper, and Stormtrooper. These here will usually be the first units you put out in the game and will determine a lot of if you win the early game or not, and really the rest of the game. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. So let's see. Rifleman has... Here's the Rifleman here. It has HP of 18, armor 1, damage of 8. It's a +2 with the force explosion passive, which you get 2 points of attack damage for 15 seconds and resets again at every 10 seconds after the 15-second period is up. And it has a DPS of 9.3 seconds. The way I get DPS is I get the damage divided by the attack speed, and there you go, you get DPS. With the force explosion passive, you get 11.6 DPS. With the first upgrade, cost 1 point, you get 9.57 DPS. Second upgrade, cost 1 point, you get 9.85 DPS. Third upgrade, costs 2 points, you get 10.32 DPS. First upgrade with the passive, 11.94. Second upgrade with the passive, 12.29. The third upgrade, which costs 2 points, with the passive, 12.87 DPS. First shot with the first upgrade, you will get 8.24 damage. First shot with the second upgrade, you will get 8.48 damage. First shot with the third upgrade, you will get 8.8 damage. With the passive, first shot with the first upgrade, you will get 10.3. First shot with the second upgrade, you get 10.6. And first shot with the third upgrade, you get 11.1 damage. Cost 150, speed 9, range 12. Okay, now for the Sniper. The Sniper does not have the force explosion passive. HP is at 14, armor is at 1, damage is at 10. Attack speed is every 1.5 seconds. That means the DPS is at 6.6. With the first upgrade gives you 6.79 DPS. Second upgrade gives you 6.99 DPS. Third upgrade gives you 7.32 DPS. The first shot after the first upgrade is 10.3 damage. The first shot after the second upgrade is 10.6, and the first shot after the third upgrade is 11.1. Cost is 150. Range speed is 9. Range is 20, which is the highest of all three units by quite a lot. Okay, now for the Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper is the tankiest one out of all of these. It also deals the most damage, but has the shortest range. But it can also attack 2 units at once, and it cannot attack air units. It does have the force explosion passive. HP is at 20, armor is at 3, damage is at 12. It does have the force explosion passive, which puts the damage to 14 with the passive activated. Attack speed has the lowest attack speed. Well, it shoots the fastest, so yeah, lowest attack speed at 0.76. That means the DPS is at 15.7. With the passive, it's at 18.42 DPS. First upgrade gives you 16.32 DPS. Second upgrade gives you 16.95 DPS. Third upgrade, which costs 2 points, gives you 18.05 DPS. With the passive, you get 19.15 DPS. Second upgrade in the passive, you get 19.89 DPS. Third upgrade with the passive, you get 21.18 DPS. First shot damage with the upgrades, first upgrade, second upgrade, and third upgrade is 12.48, 12.96, and 13.8. The first shot damage with the first upgrade gives you 14.56 damage on the first shot. First shot with the second upgrade, you get 15.12. And the damage on the first shot with the upgrade, you get 16.1. The cost is at 150 for the unit. Range speed is at 9. The range is at 6, which is the lowest range of all the units. Cannot hit air units. Can hit 2 units at once. And that's basically the stat breakdown on these units here. Now, for situations you want to use them. Rifleman. Pretty safe. Pretty safe. Okay damage. Sniper. Very safe. Low damage. Stormtrooper. Risky. High damage. Now, what do I mean by risky, safe, all that? So, what I mean by all that safety and all that kind of stuff is the Riflemen. They tend to be kind of in between, you know. A lot of times they won't get close enough to the turret to where they will get turret help. But it's very likely. It's not very likely, but it's pretty likely they can. It's very possible. Pretty high chance that it will. And you definitely don't want to have your opponents get turret help when you're trying to kill one of their waves. The snipers, they have low DPS, but the snipers, they're really safe. A lot of times, if let's say you put out Stormtrooper versus snipers may end up winning that wave, typically because of the turret help that they get on their side. And the Stormtroopers are almost a melee unit, and they tend to kind of run into turrets, and that's pretty much the only downside for Stormtroopers, is that they don't have very much range and they can't, you know, hit air units. As Stormtroopers, they're pretty risky to use, especially early, especially with the first wave. I tend not to use them if I'm first, because they tend to run into the enemy team's turret. So I try not to put them out early if I can avoid it. Typically, I'll put out snipers, but I'm kind of thinking after I did this, I should start putting out riflemen, see how that goes. Kind of go back to riflemen a bit. And that's basically what I mean about spot safety and everything. Now, for situations that, let's say that you're getting pushed back pretty hard, I'm a pretty big fan of Stormtroopers in that situation, because you're not too worried about having range against or range from your turrets. You're more worried about clearing waves, and Stormtroopers would do that. They'll clear waves. Snipers not so much. They're a really safe type of pick. If you're getting pushed, having a bunch of snipers probably isn't the best idea. I mean, you might draw them in close enough to get turret help, but that's really about it. And riflemen, again, are kind of in between. You might draw some extra turret help from the turret behind it, and you'll get some more damage down. So yeah, basically the middle ground unit, a safer pick, and a high risk, high reward pick here. Overall, I do tend to favor Stormtroopers, just because they do a lot of ground damage. They have high DPS. They have high initial shot, and they're pretty tanky, so they can actually, most of the time, are able to get to a wave before they get taken out by turrets or other really long range units. But yeah, so I hope this actually helped you guys out into deciding which one of these you want to use in your lineup. You can even use a few of them. I personally have a couple in my lineup here. Let me show you. I have snipers and the Stormtroopers in there, and I tend to favorite both of these here. I might actually put my Rifleman in the place of that sniper, but I'll have to test that out in quick play. Anyway, if you guys haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe. I'll make more videos. especially if see people subscribing and all that. And I also have a stream, which I stream every day, and I'll post the link in the description. It's twitch.tv/theswagloco. You can go ahead and follow me there if you want to play with me. Just go ahead and add me, and we can play some games. Um, yeah. Thank you guys for watching.